Hey family, welcome back to Tara's Take. So today we're gonna play, probably play with cupcake holders for a couple of videos because I want to make, some backgrounds. I want to make some round journal cards with them, and then maybe a couple of pockets, rounder or half moon pockets, you know, that type. And I want to do a collage. But today I want to work with some of the Tim Holtz papers. And I've got these different cupcake, aren't these cute? Little plaid. And then the plain. I have some snowflakes. And then somehow I ended up buying 2 packs of these. So I've got like tons of these. Does anybody need cupcake holders? I've got some. Anyway, and then I've got these minis that are so cute. There's some solid and then polka dots. And we got just some splash of fun there. Little snowflake type stars. And so yay. I was thinking these would be really cute if we did like mini journal cards, like little tucks, you know, like tuck spot type things. So yeah. Anyway, cupcake holders are starting to become like the Tara thing. I don't know. Anyway, so I am just gonna grab some paper I like. And oh, this won't quite fit, but you know what? I bet it will with one of these minis. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and go for it. What color red is this? I just want to see real quick. It's kind of a dark. I don't really know that. Got all these little plastic things in between each one. Let me get those out. Okay. There we go. Maybe not that paper. It's not quite wide enough for the big one. I've cut them is why. Let's see, maybe this one will work. With, oh, this is pretty. This burgundy. Yeah, that looks like perfect. The reason I'm using these, it's still a little short on the width, isn't it? Maybe it just barely makes it. I get it exactly on there. The reason I'm using the smaller of my Tim Holtz paper is because it's not double-sided. So I can glue something to it and not really worry about losing, you know. Okay. I usually iron these out, but the last time I did them, I found that if I just, you know, got them glued down, they were okay. Because that those lines don't ever really come out completely even when you iron it. So, and it kind of gives it character. You know how it is with our stuff. Now I think I got that like right on. I just barely missed it. Shoot. Oh well. Let me see. Can I scoot that over? Maybe, maybe. We shall see. Okay, let me see here. So let's see. Today is Thursday. How's everybody's week going? We're almost to the end of it. Now for me, it's technically Sunday. I am filming this early. You know the drill. Tara's still trying to catch up with herself. Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do this weekend? Anything fun? Today's Friday Eve, so happy Friday Eve. I think I've told you before that's how Courtney and I greet each other on Thursdays. Yep. So this one is gonna be kind of cute. Now see on the back, and the reason I use the cupcake holders is mostly because they're perfectly round, and you don't see round journal cards very often, or rounded pockets, you know. Usually they're squared, and so it's just kind of a fun way to get a little different look, get that little pinwheel look, you know. This one's not going to be perfect because of this edge that's just over it just a little bit, but it's very slight, so unless you're really looking for the error in my system here, it'll be pretty good. It's a little slight, but yeah. So anyway, we'll go ahead and maybe stamp on the back here with some stuff. And then on the front, will decorate this as the front because that's cute. Or maybe I'll decorate the cupcake part and leave this for writing, you know, as a journal card because it's lined. It's perfect, right? So there's one. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Let's try this. I've got so many of these, I better use them. Oh, look at that one. That's funny. Defect. There we go. Okay. I'm just using my my glue stick. And I should have said this at the beginning. I'm so sorry. I just like dove in, you know. It's Sunday, like I said. I know this is Thursday for you guys, but it's Sunday for me, and I'm just kind of kicking back and just wanted to do some crafting. And I had asked you guys if you wanted cupcakes, and it seemed the consensus was yes, do something with the cupcake holders. So that's why I am. And it gave me a great excuse to get these done because I need them to be ready, and then also just to have a fun little project to do that's not too stressful. These are super easy, as you can see. And they're cute when they're decorated. They really are, because if you use the ones, you know, that are already with stuff on them, you're kind of part of the way there already, you know. And then once you get it distressed and you get some stuff on it, they're just super cute. But yeah, I just wanted to relax, and we just got done with a movie, and we watched the third Mighty Ducks 3. I know, it's like, what, 25, 30 years old. I had never seen the whole trilogy of the Mighty Ducks, and Courtney said they were good movies, which they were. Adorable, clean, sweet little movies, you know, about the kids and their successes and their difficulties getting there and all that. And it's always a good, you know, some good lessons in them. I get, of course, emotionally charged for the children. I get emotionally charged when we watch movies. My honey says that he just loves watching stuff with me because I get so committed to the whatever's on, you know. I do, you guys. I'm like one of those people that can only watch certain things. If I watch things that are too deep, I get way too emotionally connected. I can't help it. I'm super sensitive. Anybody else out there like that? You guys find that you just get really, really involved in what you're watching? I get way over involved. I was just thinking this probably would be better if I'm just using a dry wipe to push those down. So there's 2 of them. Let's see. I want to make one with this. I think it's so cute. Yeah, I'm definitely doing collaging. Okay. Yeah, that's a little much. Let's see. Actually, no, that's not the right color. Let me see. On these double-sided ones, if I can pick one that I don't really like the opposite side, I'll use it. Let me see here. That'd be kind of fun. It almost looks like what it is on this. They would match. So yeah, we're going to use this one. I'm not too sentimental about this flat on this side, so. Okay. I could put it down directly on the cupcake, but I think it's just a little easier to do it this way, only because the paper's tougher. The cupcake paper, I know I'll bend it and fold it all over the place and, you know, mess it up. You know how I am. I'm not too good at being gentle with stuff. There we go. So you don't really need to iron these. Like I said, the first time I did them, I ironed them first. But I've just found if you just kind of start from the center and work your way out, and yes, it is better to use like a dry wipe or a cloth or something, it pushes most of those lines out. Ooh, I got that one right on the line. Yay. At least it made it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys, too. There was a couple of things I got in my haul that I forgot to show y'all yesterday. And I realized it after the video was done. One thing was this really, really pretty cross. I thought you'd want to see that. Okay. And then the other thing were these. Courtney found these, and they are so cute. Look at that. They're mini playing cards, as you can see. I have no idea where I'm going to put them, but they're little adorable cardboard. Aren't they cute? Little ace of spades. Anyway, I just thought I'd show this to you real quick. Oh, there's ace of spades and queen of hearts. I guess that's what all of them are. Yeah, I didn't notice that until right now. Aren't they adorable, though? So, yeah, I wanted to mention them before I forgot again. I don't know, like I said, where we'll use them, but we will use them as fun little additions to our decorating on stuff. Watch me misplace them. I'm constantly misplacing things. There we go. So here we are. Just going to cut this around. And what oh gosh, I am flaky today. What I was going to say earlier was you'll need your cup. If you're going to join in, you need cupcake holders, a choice of papers to glue down to. It doesn't have to be Tim Holtz papers. I just chose his papers because I want to use up these Christmas papers as much as possible. And I know it's okay to have some left over for next year, but you know, I want to get my money's worth. And so yeah, some paper. You could do book pages. You know, any kind of paper you want. You could do the Christmas, you know, just grab up a scrap if you've got some scrapbook paper. Okay, so there's number 3. And probably, let me see. I'm just going to go back to these smaller papers, I think. I really like this little guy. I'm wondering if this plaid would look pretty. Because it's going to get distressed, of course. Let's see if it'll reach. I had cut into it. Shoot. All right. I want to use this. So, I think I'll use this. Actually, I think I will use this red. Or maybe the stars. Which one? Which one? We'll do this. Actually, I can get a couple out of these. So we're going to do some little mini cards. That should be cute. Okay. Oop. No, no, no. It's a little harder to push down the mini ones than it is the larger ones. They're fighting me a little bit. Oh, so guess what, you guys? I just remembered something I could tell you about. So this morning I get up and I you know, I'm half out of it. I'm so tired. I wake up about, you know, even on my off days, I wake up early. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm thinking, oh, I'll get up, you know, read my Bible, do some study, and then have some coffee, and then get to work, you know. Well, I don't think I told you yesterday. I was so emotional about it. I hadn't told you when I filmed it. That was actually this morning when I filmed yesterday's video. And I filmed that video to get my mind off of what had happened. My cat, Mia, the daughter, or the sister, the girl, she tore our Christmas tree apart. Remember I said I got that smaller tree? Oh my gosh, you guys. She attacked the tree in the middle of the night. and knocked it down, broke some of my old ornaments. Thank goodness I didn't have a whole lot of stuff on there. I only had a few. She broke the star. I mean, I still have the light, but she like busted pieces off of it. And she chewed through the electrical. Thank God I didn't have it plugged in. It would have killed her. She chewed through the electrical cord, okay, that the lights, because the tree came pre-lit and I had extra lights on there. And she chewed through them. Yeah. Isn't that nice? This does not want to fit here, right? That was the consensus. Yeah, so she tore my tree apart. And instead of hurting the cat, I wanted to. I'll be honest. I'm just being honest. I wanted to just kick her out of the house. I was like, just go. I was so sad. And so I just stood there and bawled my eyes out. She tore my tree apart. I was just so bummed. Now, I have semi-sorta fixed it. But yeah, it's not the same. So yeah, she tore it apart. I was really bummed. But I learned a trick from my late husband of how to splice electrical wires, you know. So I was able to splice the tree's lights, the pre-lit lights that are on there, and get them working again. So, you know, wrap them in electrical tape and everything. They're good. They're safe. But yeah, I was able to do that, and then I put basically, you know, the tree back together as best I could. But yeah, really made me sad. So okay, I think this is going to be, because I don't need a ton of these, even though I have a ton of, you know, the actual cupcake holders. Of course, I do not need a ton of the little round, oh jeez, journal cards. So I think that I might make one more small one, and then I'm going to call it done and go ahead and decorate. So these are super easy, and they just look cute when you're all said and done. They're adorable. Or at least I think they're cute. I hope you do too. I had mentioned to our family member Sonia that, because she had said she wanted to see the Christmas ones done, and so I am also probably going to do, like I said, a video with a collage as well. Okay, so there's 4 of that size. Okay. With pretty papers on the back from Mr. Tim Holtz. There's one of the small, and I'll do one more of the small. Let me see. I used the candy cane on that one. No, I used that one already. This one, have I used this one? No. So I'll use this one with one of the smalls. So I haven't done a green one. Ah, shoot. Keep knocking stuff over. Well, you know what? I'm going to use this one because it's got the stars, and this one kind of has the look. Oh, I had one already out. This one has the look of stars on it, so we're going to do this one. So it'll match a little bit. So yeah, what would you have done to the cat? She got told no so firmly, and she did get a spanking on her booty. And she was grounded. It was so funny. She knew before I even got up. She was hiding from me because she knew what she had done. And I know it wasn't Bo, her brother, because he was not hiding. He was like, whatever, you know. You could tell he was not the guilty party. And she was already hiding. And so she got grounded, of course, and told no very, very vigorously by me and her dad when he got up. But she basically grounded herself. She went into our bedroom. She put herself under the covers of our bed. We had made the bed, and she climbs up underneath them. So it's like this little bump, you know, in the middle of the bed. She stayed there, you guys, and all day. She didn't even come out when I got her brother and Tippy their snacks, because usually she hears, you know, they'll hear the noise of my drawer opening and they know it's snack time. Nope, she didn't come out. She knew she was in trouble. And when he went to take his nap, we had to make her leave the bedroom. And so she was really like coming toward me or hiding under my chair. And then I coaxed her to come to me, you know. And I told her, don't ever do that again. That was very bad behavior, very bad. I was like, no. And she knows the word no. Oh, I used that one on that one too. I didn't even realize. Oh, well. Okay, so we have these, and let's have some play. Let's decorate, okay? All right, you guys, I have got, where's my Tim? I wanted to pull out my Tim. I've got Lena's stuff here, and then I have some cute little, like, really sweet dictionary type stuff, and then our Christmas people and Tim's. I have got tons of papers over here that I fussy cut, but most, let's see, most of these, I believe, okay, part of them are for the nativity. Look at this kit. Isn't it? Look at that. It's so pretty. I did 2 kits for the nativity. I'm not going to use all of it. Look at that picture. Isn't that beautiful? I got a bunch of really beautiful words and definitions, and on this part, let's see, this is all for the nativity journal. And then these little fun guys are more for the traditional one. And I'm calling it the traditional because it's more country, you know, like what I think of as traditional Christmas stuff, because I grew up on a farm, and so it's the old truck going to get the tree and all that fun stuff. So y'all know what I mean when I say that, right? It's going to have just kind of a flair of fun Christmas. I didn't want to aim to be bound to any certain seed. Like, it's just going to have that old Christmas feel, you know. I didn't want to be, I've got different ones. Oh, this is more nativity stuff too. I just wanted it to be more fun and have just a variety of eras, not just, this is all for the nativity. I didn't want it to be focused on, okay, these are more, I have a kit here I bought. It was a fussy cut kit. There we go. All right. Let's see here. I thought there was more. Oh, here we are. More little, just little fun things. Let's see. This one's cute. Well, they're all cute. So now these came from Carolyn's Musings, I believe. I'll double check that and link it below for you guys. I'm trying to cut these so they look like they've been torn, like she has it on the page. I love fussy cutting, but not when I'm doing it on camera. It's a little more, I try to hurry. I didn't really have too much ready in the way of decorating, so I'm still printing, to be honest with you. Just cut out a couple of these. They're cute. Candy Cane Lane. One time when I was driving for Uber, I was talking to my passenger, older man, and he was telling me, not too old actually, I come to think of it, he was more probably middle-aged, but he was telling me that he grew up in Christmastown, Alaska. Isn't that cool? So yeah, he was telling me all about, how it was to grow up there and stuff. He said it was good. He liked it, you know, as a kid. But he had moved away years and years ago. I was like, wow, that's a big change to come to Arizona from Christmastown. I think that's what it's called, Christmastown. Yeah. There's that. Just grabbing a few little extra things here to put down if I want. I might even tear some of these. This one's cute. I think I'll tear this one. It looks torn around the edges anyway, the way that she has it on here, so I'm just making the tears real, that's all. Instead of cutting them out, right? I do this sometimes on my fussy cuts. Do you guys ever do fussy tears instead of fussy cut? I do that a lot, actually. I like doing that. So, what is your favorite Christmas cookie to make? I'm curious. I'm planning on making some sugar cookies this year. I haven't made any Christmas stuff in a while. It's been a while. I used to always make fudge every year, and I would give it to my neighbors and my coworkers. I make a really good fudge. But my best is my caramel. I love, love, love to make caramel. And so, yeah, that's my fave. And then I think tonight I'm going to make me and Courtney homemade hot chocolate. I have not had that in a while, and we bought those adorable cups. I don't know if you've seen them at Walmart with the gold handles and everything. So, yeah, we bought those about 2 weeks ago, and I told them, I'll make us homemade hot chocolate. And it is so cold here in Arizona today. It's really, really windy. And so today is like the perfect day for hot chocolate. So I think this evening, you know, after he gets up from his nap and shaves and stuff, I'm going to make us for our evening. Yeah. Should be fun. Should be fun. Okay, so let's grab one of these, and I'm going to pull out Tim's stuff because I do want to use some of his. I love this kit. I did not end up getting another one. And so, yeah, now I'm deciding, I think I'll decorate this side, like I said, because I want this side to be so they can write on it. So, I'm going to do some distress real quick here. You know, once you distress these and really, these cupcakes holders, they look really cute. They do. I've got some lifting right here. Where's my little glue? I've kind of got stuff all over the place. Okay. I was just going to talk about the altered book, and then I remembered I did that video this morning for you guys, and I added the flip through there, so you already know about it. I'm super excited to give it to the person it's going to be given to, and I'm sure some of you probably have guessed who it's going to, but just in case they're watching, I just don't want them to know for sure. So I also figured out my menu. I'm kind of doing a short menu for Thanksgiving. I haven't cooked Thanksgiving in 2 years, and because Courtney's mom, this last Friday, it was a year that she's been gone to be with the Lord. And for the last 3 years, we had gone up there at Thanksgiving, but last year, of course, she was gone, and so I didn't cook really. I actually think we had sloppy joes. I'm pretty sure that's what we ended up having. But this year I am going to make that turkey because we got that free gift from his boss. And so I'm going to make turkey. I'm going to make sage. I make this, and he didn't know what it was. I used to always make oyster stuffing. Okay, that's what my mom made. And this year, I mean, I haven't made that in years, but I would always make regular stuffing and then I would make oyster stuffing. And my regular stuffing is like a sage sausage stuffing, okay? It's very good. And so Courtney had never had it before he met me, and he really likes it now. He always teases me and says, aren't you just going to make some stovetop? And I'm like, no, it's Thanksgiving. I'm not making stovetop. Sorry. If that's, you know, if you're not a cook and you don't feel like cooking, that's great. I said, but I do, and I am, and I want to cook. So he's laughing at me. But it's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I'm making that. So I'm making, let's see, turkey stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy. And I am also making macaroni and cheese. Love macaroni and cheese at the real stuff. I'm not a big Kraft, you know, boxed mac and cheese person. But I do like the real deal. Oh, his little, I don't want him to break. I have a smaller one. I was wondering, I really wanted to use these deer, and I haven't really had what I wanted to use them on, you know, per se. And so I was thinking that, or this tree too, I was thinking that would be cute to have the tree and then maybe one of the little people. Where are they? Yeah, so I'm making the homemade macaroni and cheese, and it's a really super good recipe. It's got like 4 or 5 cheeses in it. I can't remember now. And yeah, fun stuff. And then I'm making my mom's 5-cup salad. My mom called it 5-cup salad. I think it's basically ambrosia salad. Oh my gosh, look at this little girl. I've never seen her before. She's so cute, right? She's funny. I like her. Oh my goodness. She is a treasure. Little grumpy looking thing. All these little babies, they either look grumpy or scared. I had somebody say they look creepy. I was like, I guess I could see that. It's because nobody smiled back in the day, hardly ever, you know? We've talked about this. That's why they look that way. Okay. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this tree, but I just think I have to use it on something. I just got to use it, you know what I'm saying? This and the deer, they have to be used. I mean, talk about, you know, Christmas traditional setting, which is where these journal cards are going to go, so. These little points are so hard to get on everything. Get like glue everywhere. Okay. And I'm not really sure why I put that straight thing between. I don't know. I just felt like it looked good having that centered line. I figured decorating on top of it would be okay. Okay. Now, she just looks so grouchy. Gotta love her. Yes, I'm doing the little platform. It's so funny. I never did that before. Never even, to be honest, never even really thought about doing it until one of you had posted. Now, which one of you posted that in our Facebook group? I know. I just can't think. Not Pam, Betty. I think it was Betty. I think. And you posted Carrie's video about it. And yeah, ever since then, I'm like, oh, because I do like it. I just never thought about doing it before. And now I'm like, all the time, I have to give him a grounding. Okay. And then I have to darken her a little bit. Okay. All right. So this morning I was listening to, I can't think of his name, George something. He's the pastor who took over for Charles Stanley in his church in Georgia, in Atlanta. And again, it's funny, Betty had sent me the link to the sermon. So my husband and I watched that this morning, and it was such a good teaching out of Mark about, there we go, isn't that cute? About when the disciples were in the boat and it was, the waves and sea was crashing, and Jesus, of course, was asleep in the back of the boat, and they were like, why don't you care that we're dying? And he gets up and tells the storm, peace be still. And then he says, how is it, why are you so fearful? How is it that you still have no faith, And where's your faith? And it was really a good message, just talking about our focus during the storm, on what we're going through in life, and that we're always going to have storms. And it's where our focus is placed in this life. Are we centered on the one who can calm the storm? Is our focus totally on that storm to where we feel like we're drowning or we're buried in it, And the fear that comes on us. And if you think about it, we're always there's always that propensity, even if we're not in a storm right today, the chances are we're going to be in one tomorrow. This world is just so crazy right now, especially, and all that we're going through in our nation and worldwide, And he hit on some really wonderful points, like he was talking about the fact that other people, he was saying the things that we go through, there's, why do we go through what we go through? And he was giving different examples. And one of the things he said is you need to focus on the fact that even in Mark, he talked about other boats were around them. There were people that were there nearby who were seeing the storm, witnessing the storm that the disciples were in with Jesus. And he was pointing out that that's how it is for us in life, that when we're going through something, remember that there's always somebody watching what we're going through, and that they, depending upon our response, to our storm, they will learn and grow in their faith for their future storms when they see our positive, faith-filled response to our storm, And that's something I've experienced many times in my life. People were watching my reaction in life and what, I was going through, and were like, I've had people come to me and say, how in the world were you not, how are you not freaking out right now? There's been things happen to me in my life that there was like a snowball effect of things happening, and just, I stayed faithful toward God, and even though I could have been panicking, I didn't, and I gave it to the Lord, and he blessed me for it. He just blessed me for it, and he blessed others around me. And what he was talking about was just such a reminder to me, because I get fearful too, just like everybody else. And yeah, and then he was talking about so many points. There was just so many good points about our focus being on the Lord and not on the storm, and not on trying to get into a different boat in the middle of the storm, trying to jump out of the boat you're in that's in trouble and get into. So in other words, the grass is not going to be greener on the other side, and the storms are going to follow you. There's always going to be a storm in your life at some point, and you need to get your focus centered on Christ and where it belongs, and he will give you peace during the storm. If he doesn't still that storm right away, he'll give you that peace to walk through it. So yeah, it was a blessing. So thank you, Betty. I love you. Thank you for sending me those links. I'm thinking here that I would love to, I'm trying to think if I have anything I could use that would draw like some little bulbs or something on this tree, but I'm not sure I have anything. Hold on one second. I'm going to pause just real quick. I want to see. Hold on. Okay. I have no idea if this will work, but I went and got some of my, can you guys see? I went and got my watercolor markers or pens, and then I have some, I don't know, some other calligraphy markers, just some different things in here. And I was just thinking if I could put if they'll go and where they show, just to give it some lights maybe, you know, just little points of red to, and not just red, I'm probably going to grab a couple other colors too, just let me see. Let me see here. I have this blue. I don't know how good stuff's gonna show up. I thought it might look like there's little lights on it. I hope it doesn't look stupid. It doesn't look great. Hey, you know what? You never know unless you try, so that's what I'm here for, is to give stuff a try, just to see. Yeah, it doesn't look so hot. They're barely showing, but let me see. What other colors do I have that might show up? That's the problem. They're not really showing too much because that green is so dark. Here's a little bit brighter green. Maybe this will pop too. I don't think so, but we'll see. We're gonna try. Not really. What, you thought green was gonna show up on green? I guess it shows a little bit. I'm not creative enough to really. No, I just don't know if I don't think I have anything else to use to do that. Like, I wish I had some metallic. I did have a metallic marker that might, let's see, I have a gold here, and then I have these white pins, the jelly pins, that never seem to really work for me, but I could give them a try. Let's see. Just little. Does that look totally stupid? See, when I do stuff like this with you guys, I feel like it's stupid. I do. Just being honest. Some people sit down and they do stuff like this and you look at it and go, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I try to do it and go, I'm not so sure. I think it looks kind of like a 5-year-old did it, you know, and I hate that feeling. I've had you guys tell me you love my honesty and how I, you know, deal with my boo-boos and how I am genuine. Well, this is genuinely me. I'm not trying to cut myself down. I'm just telling you this ways I sees it. I'm looking at this going, okay, that looks ridiculous. So, but I'm going to continue doing it because I started it, so I might as well finish, right? I guess the white's okay. It looks a little bit, you know, you can at least see it. Now, on this, I don't know if it even, oh, it does still write. Let's see. Now, this I'm going to be careful with because I don't want to, it's a big fat, and I don't know if it'll even, let's see. It's metallic, but it's not really showing. That's so weird. It's like a gold metallic marker. See? I have it somewhere. I have a silver one as well. I'm thinking the silver might show up a little bit better, but I wonder if this would look. I'm just drawing underneath here. Probably totally trashing this. Just outlining the tree with gold. I don't know why, okay? I really don't. I don't think it's actually doing any benefit. It's not. But as with everything, I've already started, so I might as well finish. Let's see. Nah, it's not doing anything. It's not anything good. So I will not continue with that. But anyway, the tree looks a little bit better. I mean, at least it's got some color to it. It was just totally blank. Let me see. I'm going to grab my little thing here and do some gold around on the red. Just scatter it a little bit. Oops, too thick. Oh, and then I went to the store yesterday, Hobby Lobby. They didn't have any of my golds. They've been bought up. All of the metallic quick sticks were bought, so I have to get them on, I'll have to order them on Amazon. So, as much as y'all ask about these, I'm wondering if maybe they won't have them on Amazon either. People are liking them more and more. Let's see, I don't think, I was wondering if maybe I should put something back here, but no, that one's about as good as it's going to get. I'm not crazy about that. Maybe it needs something. What do you think? I bought this red. I have, oh, you know what? I already had some red. I didn't even know I did. That's funny. That figures with me. I was thinking I could do some red around the edge like that to maybe bring it to life a little bit more. I don't know. What do y'all think? Nah. Not that. It's too thick. What about that little skinny? What time is it? Okay, we're good. I hope I'm not just like totally boring you guys to death because my stuff's looking goofy today. Where is my gold? I have that really thin gold. I don't see it. What did I do with it? Obviously, I have sat it someplace. Well, I was thinking about putting it on the edge of this, but it's not here. I wonder what this one would look like. Nah, it's not gonna, no, it's not gonna twist for me. It won't work. She's just gonna have to be the way she is. I love the writing space on the back though, the candy cane. So there's one I'm not crazy about. Let's try another one and see if I can do better this time. I gotta grunge up this white a little bit so it looks vintagey. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Okay. Let's see. That's in his kit. It was a Christmas thing. This side, I think. Which side should we decorate, you guys? Again, I wish I could hear you. So many times I hear Tina say that and I laugh because I feel the same way. I'm like, oh, I wish I could hear what you guys think. It would be so helpful to, you know, get a word from somebody. It's almost like the little lifeline on that show. What was that game show? Where you could call a lifeline. You had 3 lifelines. Yeah. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Was that what it was? Yeah, I think so. One time Cordy and I were playing it. We were laying in bed at night and we were playing just an app of that show. Maybe that was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It was the one where he did the suitcases and you had to guess. Okay, I don't remember the name. Anyway, and it was so funny because we played, and guess what, you guys? I won. I actually, if I had been playing for real, I would have won. Thank you very much. Look at him on there. He looks kind of cute, huh? It was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I would have won. If it had only been real. Oh, If it had only been real, it would have been amazing. Let's see, and nothing over there. So we're probably going to use another little paper doll, just because they're so much fun to me. Oh, look, she could ride on the back of the deer. Not. Just kidding. Look at her. How's that? She can lean on the deer. There we go. Ah, that'd be kind of cute, huh? If I could get her to get right where she's even with it. What do you think? No. These guys too big. They're cute. They almost look like little dwarfs with their hats. I think I'll use them. And then do some, what's this? What is this? Okay, I'm just going to do a little collaging with these guys. Hot cocoa served. Too big. Shucks. I'm wondering if they're too big, or if I could go. They're a little big to put anything with them that really stands out, you know, or that you need to read for it to make sense. That one might be cute. And you could just see the hot cocoa because they look cold. Let's see. This has got a lot of blue in it, so I'm not sure. What's that one? Holly Jolly Christmas Tree Farm. We were listening to Christmas carols yesterday in the car. I love Christmas carols. I know some people don't, but I just do. I have always loved them my whole life. I was telling Cordy, though, there's one Christmas song that even as a little kid, I didn't like. I'm getting a drink, guys, of water. There's just one song that I can think of, and it's, don't get mad at me, Little Drummer Boy. I'm sorry. I've just never liked that song. I can't help it. Even as a little kid, I didn't like that song. And then as I grew older, I was like, oh, I understand it now, you know, that I'm older, but I still don't really like that song. I like the meaning, but yeah, I don't know, something about it. I think I've heard like one, I was telling him, I think I've heard one rendition of it that I actually didn't mind, you know. So, yeah, I know, I'm bad. We've all got stuff we don't like, right? I'm going to put this on here, and they're going to be going out for some hot cocoa if I can get this glue to work. There we go. Me and my big swirl to the edge. There we go. That's cute. I thought it was so funny this morning. I get up and Tina was doing that video on the bag folio. And the reason I thought it was funny is because I've been working on an idea with bags, not those like fashion bags like that, more like sandwich bags, which a lot of people have done sandwich bags, so it's not going to be anything, you know, I'm not thinking in like I always say I'm not recreating the wheel, but I thought it was funny because I was like, oh, we're on the same track. I've been thinking about bags too, like doing stuff with bags and what I could do with them. So I don't know if I'll do it now or not. Since Tina did one, I'm like, I don't want to be copying. I don't like to copycat or feel like I'm copycatting. we're going to give the kiddos somewhere to stand. Yay! Me and my little, what's it called? Stabilo. I love this thing. I'm still really learning how to use it though, more and more. I've been watching stuff, practicing with people, so I'll get better at it. Oh, and thank you so much for your comments about my art journal, about just, you know, encouraging me to go with it, and it's a part of who I am, and I don't have to worry about anybody else. You know, I try to get all that into my head and believe it, but for me, it's, you know, I don't know what my deal is, my block about it, but I've been watching, for me, a lot of videos on art journaling from other people, just to figure out what things, what styles of, you know, processes look like something I would want to do, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure hot chocolate stands out, and then that the girls are both on the card. They're kind of big. There. There we go. I wish he also had like a mini paper dolls for Christmas. I think that would be cute to have these all in minis like the others. Okay, so there's those two, and they're looking like they're gonna go get warm. Okay. Of course, we're gonna do something else here to make it stand out a little bit. This is my favorite standout method, I think. Okay, and then let's find something cute to put here for them. La 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 la. Gingerbread house. Hot cocoa. There we go. That's the one. I know the sign says hot cocoa. Well, this sign's going to say hot cocoa too. I think I'll cut this down a little bit though, so it's not so long. This is really long. Doesn't need to be. And it's really actually wide. Okay. Yep, I was praying for you guys today, and I pray for you all every day, or I try to every morning. Always remember to, I always lay hands on my book where all your names are written down, and I still am writing names down when I get comments from new people. So anybody who's new to my channel, if you need prayer specifically, you can contact me via Facebook, Tara Strahan. I will respond, and I would be happy to pray for you. There's that little hot cocoa, and I'm trying to think. It's cute, but it seems like it's not done. That's how I feel about this one. Like it's not quite finished, you know what I mean? Like I think it's because I'm so used to using stuff like butterflies and things to enhance the sides of things, that this doesn't look finished to me. It just, I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's bugging me. Maybe I can, you know what? I should probably pull out, I was gonna say I should pull out Lena's kit, because she's got a lot of little cutesy things here, and see if there's something that I can add of hers that would bring some more spark. right here, I could put, this is a little, it looks like a little gift card. So where's a pen? Where's my pen? Do I have a pen? I do. I don't know, one of these isn't wanting to write now because I remember the other day, look at that. I trashed my pen. That was smart, wasn't it? I don't know if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it to write again. Maybe I can get that stuff off of there. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Can you see? Woohoo! Okay. So let's see. Which way is up and which way is down? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. You guys are watching me write, so it's making me nervous. Ow! The pen's skidding. Wait, let me get the other one. Shoot. To, from. Just for fun. Okay, and then I'm going to distress this. Since she's by the Christmas tree, oh, that's something I could probably have done was maybe stamp. I have that. I have a Christmas present stamp. I could have stamped that. That would be something. Or I don't know if it will fit, but I also have the stockings. There we go. Now my brain's kicking into gear right about the time the video's done. Figures, right? So yeah, I'm going to put that right here, to and from. Thank you again, Miss Lena. Another one of her pieces. And see, it automatically brings some color to the page. Her stuff is so colorful and pretty. Okay. Now where's those stamps? Let me see. This one, it's kind of big. Yeah, it's a little big. I could do it in the back though, just for fun. Have it back here. Let's see. What? Should I use black ink because the red, it might not stand out. I guess I could use green. Let's see how it looks before I use black. I want to see. I'm going to stamp it on. I'll stamp it on the back of this, and then we'll be able to see it. I was going to say, let's just, what do you think? Would it show up okay? I think I'm going to use the black. I think I will. Yeah. All right. There. That's cute. Now let me look. I know I have the stockings. I think they're too big as well, actually. Somehow I've got gold gilding on this one. I'm not even sure how I did that. Let's see. Yeah, they're not going to necessarily fit anywhere, but at least that brings it out a little bit more. So there we go. So that's that one. All right. What time is it? I'm sure it's time to stop. Yes, it's time to say au revoir. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. And tomorrow's Friday. Yay. Happy weekend. I love you. Take care. Bye.